This is Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Secrets and dope and music and reactions. Liquor and Wolves. I said Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Secrets and dope and a German talking bullshit. Liquor and Wolves.
Fuck.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And we're live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the world. How are we doing tonight? It's Liquor and Wolves, it's Rob, and it's you guys, the coolest people to ever walk the face of the earth, for being here. Thank you very much. Two things we got to talk about. Another 336 days left in Liquor Exile, same as in the last video. Why? Because they're taking place at the same day. And paragraph 2 of that is, yes, in a reaction right before this, I did pear juice. And this is the leftovers from it. So that's what we're doing today. I'm still on the juice. Second thing we got to talk about, there's a new list that I kind of slapped together out of the ones that were left over of the original list that was 2 weeks old. Had like 5 things left on it. And then a bunch of new suggestions that came in over the last 3 days. So I slapped them together. Here, let's check it out. Out of those, one has been done right before this reaction. Small Town Titans, The Man, suggested by Renette Schwartz. And now we're going to go ahead and feed the random number generator with the options we have, which is 1 through 11. Should it come up with 6, we'll do a redo. So I'm excited. You guys, of course, know what this video is. You see the title and you've actively decided to click on it. I don't yet, so it's exciting for me. Let's roll. So drum roll, 3, 2, 1, generate. Number 10, and that is, all right, Pete and Baz plugged in with fumes. So Duncan 6226 says to this, a couple of 60-plus-year-old white UK dudes that can rap better than most rappers out there. That is a bold statement, my friend, but Duncan 6226, thank you very much for entering this. It's super exciting to hear, and of course very intriguing. Let's see if we can find this on YouTube. No, we'll use this one here. All right. Pete and Bass, plugged in with fumes. The engineer press play. Press play media, is that what we're supposed to be looking at? I'm guessing so, because Knox did it, and Knox is the man. Shouts out to Knox Hill, and that looks like the one I'm looking at here. Okay, I'm ready to go, man. Super excited. As always, I'm gonna 16 million views in 1 year. Holy fuck. Let's see if there's anything we need to know in the description. Disclaimer. Views and opinions expressed in these videos are for entertainment and educational purposes. All right, let's have a disclaimer. Yeah, these are grown men, right? They know their shit around fucking legalities, right? But yeah, as always, I'm going to let it ring for a couple of seconds to check my volume levels here to the far right. And then I'll take y'all full screen. Duncan 6226, thanks a bunch. This is for you. And cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here. Let's roll. All right, guys. I'm ready. Let's see. Oh, it's the fucking Killing Me Softly beat. No, it's the Ready or Not beat.
Let's go, baby. Hello, girl. Hello, darling. What's your name and what's your number? Beg your pardon.
All right. I'm going to have to stop it here already because I have this ADHD thing. I can't be focusing on many things at the same time. So as I'm checking volume levels, I can't really be listening into what's being said, done, or given to us music-wise. So we're going to start from the top. I think I got the audio nicely now. But yeah, sort of a rendition to the Ready or Nots. Fugees. Very, very epic, great song. I loved it when I loved the entire fucking album back then. And then old white man starts to bark into the mic while somewhat of a record company executive sits in the audio engineer room and he's satisfied. It's kind of, it's kind of switched roles a little bit just visually. But let's go. I'm trying not to make this a racist thing or talk racial issues here. Because A, this is the UK, and I'm not saying there is a whole lot less of the black and white racial issues in comparison to the US. But what I will say is it isn't rooted as deeply in Europe. This is me talking from my experience in Germany. It could be that France, the whole banlieue phenomenon. I'd rather just say nothing about it. So if I comment on anything that is black, white, old, young, it is just my observing and not my entering my opinion on things. Why am I disclaimering this shit? Because I read them disclaiming shit. But let's fucking go for already, right? We're here for the rap and not for skin colors, right?
Pete and Bez, plugged in with Fumez. Let's go, baby. Hello, girl, hello, darling. What's your name and what's your number? Beg your pardon. Yeah.
I dig his tats. Did you see the England and the 3 lines, I think? Here. Oh, no, it's the fucking... Not sure if that's real. This could be stick on. But let's fucking go, Rob. Stop talking and fucking pausing this shit all the goddamn time.
Darling, what's your name and what's your number? Beg your pardon. Yeah. Eating pool in a big back garden. Created a beers, I'm sinking them down, but now I'm starving.
Wow.
Pop to the shop with a big kebab and a can of lager. Boss man knows me. I'll be back tomorrow. When it's back from the pinkies rolled up, that's for the drop last week. And a couple of shots in the knee, cutting up deals in the business niche.
Wow, the flow too, right? This isn't just an old man reciting a fucking poem, line by line. This man knows his shit about fucking cadence and flow. He knows a thing or two about those things. Holy fuck. That is facts. Duncan 6226 says they're better than 90% of the rappers that are popping. Just that display here of how you can write this sort of awkward beat, not awkward as in bad, but not your, boom bap, everything's on the 1s and the 3s, and it's, predictable where to land, and then go on that sort of weirdy beat with a flow that is not linear either, but, he's trying to make his statements to fit that non-regular beat, and that is a hard thing in itself, let alone write it with the beat in the background. Holy fuck, I'm digging it. That's fucking flames and deserves horns. Yeah. Wonder if he is Pete or if he's Baz, but we'll probably find out. He's like cans of lager and shit. He's bragging it out, right? This is hip-hop. It's part of the game, part of the culture. I fucking love it. And no, you can't be standing there and be like, why are these old men kind of ridiculing themselves and, exposing themselves as old white men that have no clue about the culture? That could be a statement. If this was a sketch on, let's say, Saturday Night Live, one could frown upon it and be like, let's rather not have that cultural appropriation as in the form of a joke. But this seems serious, and they are nice with it. So all hats off. Let's roll.
Like me, she want me, she wanna come round and bunk me. Pull up to mine in her husband's car. She want me, she need me, she wanna come round and tease me. Pull up to my midnight half past. She wanna come drink with a geezer, shop with a dealer, ride in a beamer. You know I got rocks that I sling off the curb, big words and a sick demeanor. Jesus.
With a Benz, big words and a sick demeanor. I love his tone of voice too. It's pimpin', right? When I say something's pimpin', it's what I mean, and the picture I'm trying to paint is it's drippy, and it all comes with a little bit of a swagger, and just knowing you're superior, and it's audible in how you speak and spit, especially. The gear and the attire is sort of, and sadly, I'm thinking, pushing it into the satire world. Because this could be just really either dressed normal, as in this is my everyday type shit I rock, or be, if you're going to go in the whole bling shit, then go like full out in fucking tuxes and just nice with it, all complete. But this weird mixture of let's have some armbands, let's have chains, let's have watches, and then untied ties, and that is kind of for me pushing it. And it's not right for it to do that into the satire world, because I don't think it's satire. But please elaborate if I'm completely wrong and if this is supposed to be fun. Because then there is a lot of talent for a little joke to be told.
Baby, she be ringing on my phone like crazy. Easy, crazy, big cakes of bacon, I'm greedy. I came, I saw, I conquered, waking up in me Gucci boxes. Couple of jabs.
Waking up in me Gucci boxers. Wonder if that's facts.
I came, I saw, I conquered, waking up in me Gucci boxes. Couple of jabs with a 1-2 bang, I'll knock your block off. Yeah, fling balls like Frederick Flintoff. Clean shot, make a man dance, and I don't need TikTok.
This is what I mean when I say he's flowing. This is elaborate flowing. And it's really hard. Like you have to know this beat in your sleep to make the statements you're trying to make that are not all equally long and have the exact count of syllables that you have to, verbalize. But they're all different. Some are short, some are long. And to be able to land on that, in that sweet spot of the beat every damn time is very fucking hard. You have to write this beat and know it fucking by heart. And if I wake you up with a gun at 3:30 in the morning and I just played 3 measures of the beat, you have to land on it. And I'm thinking he's able to do that.
Fling balls like Frederick Flintoff. Clean shot, make a man dance, and I don't need TikTok. And that's them loons and it's...
He points at his watch and he says, I don't need TikTok. As in tick-tock, tick-tock. That's cool. It's something my dad might be saying too. Like, why do you need something that's called TikTok? You have a wristband, you have a watch, right? Funny. Just over not getting the concept.
Clean shot, make a man dance, and I don't need TikTok.
And my man in the damn control room has a bottle of Hennessy sitting there, right?
Fling balls like Frederick Flintoff.
Yeah. With a little sippy cup, plastic. Studio with fumes. Fumes.
Clean shot, make a man dance, and I don't need TikTok. And that's them loons, and that's them jewels, and that's that bright. And that's that swing, and that's that left, and that's my right. Yeah, scope a man's head, be my sniper sight. That's right. Then it's pie and a fag and a dance on a Friday night. Walking a big beamer, shoot shots on the man and the cool cleaners. There's been a
shit. That flow, totally unexpected, and the fucking just the tone of his voice in the very lows, and he is going like, what does this sound like? It sounds a bit like, not Big Pun, because Big Pun isn't in my, just the voice itself. Who goes low like that? It's fucking amazing.
Then it's pie and a fag and a dance on a Friday night. Walking a big beamer, shoot shots on the man and the cool cleaners. There's been a little spill in that block we was last week where the boys put...
Jesus. German rapper from the 187 crew. Some of y'all may know him. He's done collabs with big ass fucking American spitters. Jesus. Spelled Gzus. He sounds like him.
A big beamer, shoot shots on the man and the cool cleaners. There's been a little spill in that block we was last week where the boys put them feelers. I just wanna bust shots on the block, Jesus. I just wanna whip what?
Feelers, is that still a thing? I had a pair of feelers like 8th grade, 9th grade. I think same time I had a pair of pumps. And both of those were fucking nice ass shoes, but we were never the kind to keep them in pristine condition. We would play soccer in the fuckers, right? Feelers. I don't think they are still a thing. Or are they a thing again? This whole retro thing, like cons and all that shit. Could be.
Spilling that block we was last week where the boys put them feelers. I just wanna bust shots on the block, Jesus. I just wanna whip white while I smash cans. I just wanna whip round with a few shooters. I just want a few points and a few fags. Big 16s and I blew that. Now son, you don't wanna do that.
You'd get cancelled for that line in the States because no one knows that a fag is a cigarette. And just if the YouTube crawler finds the word fags, cancelled.
Just want a few points and a few fags. Big 16s and I blew that. Now son, you don't wanna do that.
No.
Son should have known I'm a big deal. Son should have run when he threw that. Yeah. Pull up outside and a man gets fried. I'm banging that mash like English breakfast. Might just smash this car in the shop window. Why'd I give up? This one's rented.
Holy shit, the fucking flow. God damn you, Grandpa. I'm not sure if you're Pete or if you're Baz. Both of y'all are fucking flames with it. But that flow, I fucking dig it to the fucking max. I love it.
I don't
Holy
bang in
shit.
that mesh like English breakfast. Might just smash this car in the shop window. Why'd I give up? This one's rented. Yeah, Pete, chuck a sec, Kane.
He addresses him as Pete. And they're passing cans. That's nice. So this is Baz. Hat dude is Pete. And other dude is Baz. I'm thinking. He said Pete to him, didn't he?
In the shop window. Why'd I give up? This one's rented. Yeah, Pete, chuck a sec, Kane.
All right, Pete, check us out, okay? Let's have some sense.
Well, Fumez, roll us a fag, will ya?
Why? Why are we getting this? This is making it slapstick. And bringing it into this corner of my doubting myself whether or not it's serious or not. Do we want that? Is that like an artistic goal? To have people with fucking question marks on their foreheads? Is this being for real? Is this legit? Or is this, you know, Jimmy Fallon type shit? I honestly don't know. Like James Corden, who is an entertainer first, and then a decent talent, just music-wise, right? And does things for the laughter. Sometimes for astonishing and blowing us away, but 99% for laughs. Is this for laughs, or is this we are showing you guys how fucking good we are? Then why cut in shit like this? Making it, funny. It doesn't need that. If we're trying to be serious, then leave all this shit out. Be raw. My opinion. Or is there something deeper behind it that I'm not getting? And everybody's supposed to know who this guy is. And like he is just being the Mr. Bean him that he just is. Everything always fails. I have no clue, but it's puzzling me why we're doing these things. Because I would think Duncan would have kind of dropped, this is a show act that, gets reappearing appearances on TV every now and then, and everybody loves what they do. And then it puts it in a framing for me, and I can understand, all right, this isn't actual hip-hop grandpas that are displaying talent and passion. No, this is a show act. Things like this add to the impression it could be one. And if it's not, then why do this shit? That's what I'm saying.
Well, Fumez, roll us a fag, will ya? Yeah. I'm in spoons of a tune on a jukebox, birds been shaking the bunda, making me crazy.
Wow.
If a girl keeps going like this, then I'm taking her home and we're making babies. Now I don't mean to be rude, but it's
I'm taking her home and we're making babies. I'm not sure if you're still physically capable, but best of luck to you, friend Baz.
if a girl keeps going like this, then I'm taking her home and we're making babies. Now I don't mean to be rude, but this party's dead and I'm feeling wavy. So I might just slide to the cab, grab Sandra, Babs and Casey. Come on then mate, let's jump in the cab, tell Mo to go faster. I'm on boxing the Uber, if he complains I'm punching the bastard. Spill drink everywhere and then my phone start passing the bleeding charger. Smoking a bit for the finest grade, now my head's twisted like a rasta. Bear the week with a cigarette lit.
Twisted like a rasta?
Charger, smoking a bit for the finest grade, now my head's twisted like a rasta.
Smoking this for the finest grade. All right.
I had a whip with a cigarette lit when I'm out on the strip. They won this scarper. Grab that man and I'm shaving his head like a Turkish barber.
Grabbing that man and I'm shaving his head like a fucking Turkish barber. I rarely see Turkish barbers or Turks bald, shaved head. I don't think I know one person with Turkish roots that's bald, or it's deliberately has shaved his head. Huh. Yes, they'll do like the phase and all that shit, but bald and shaved?
Strip, they won this scarper. Grab that man and I'm shaving his head like a Turkish barber. He's knocking with a butt of the dotty and his body phoned up like a bottle of carver. Feds came round and I never said nada. Quick and I'm down in the lager. I never lost face when it came to throwing these fists. Got an head like a builder's brick.
I never been one to step away from a fight.
And I'm down in the lager. I never lost face when it came to throwing these fists. Got an head like a builder's brick.
When it came to throwing fists, I would like hit hard like a brick, like a fucking stone.
Quick and a Dan in a lager. I never lost face when it came to throwing these fists. Got an head like a builder's brick. I got fists like concrete slabs. Still knock a man down with a kung fu kick.
Still knock a man down with a kung fu kick. And then he tries to extend his leg a little bit there. Yeah, if you're fighting dwarf, or if you're fighting small kid, that roundhouse you just attempted there may just get them in the groin. If it's a grown-up man like me, standing 6'2", I would probably have to hold my shins after that kick of yours there.
From a man get chucked in a van, get dashed in a dusty skip. One side of the family's Irish. Chucky alive, he's taking a mill. Big bands in the building, fill them cracks in the walls so the feds can't see their stash. Got a mash tucked under this tit for tat, and I tip my hat if he's talking greens. Please, I don't want to spill his beans on a brand new carpet, the wife will lose it. Move it before I lose it, get dark bruises on up in that leaky boat. Pull up in the black tab Benz and I whip out the nank and the man gets carved like Rose.
I think it's the third time Baz has mentioned the word Benz. Pull up in a Benz. He said he's benzing a lot.
Bruises on up in that leaky boat. Pull up in the black tab Benz and I whip out the nank and the man gets carved like Rose. It ain't no joke, I ain't Dave Chappelle. Now why's your girl been talking to me for?
I ain't a joke. I ain't Dave Chappelle. Why is your girl talking to me? Why, dude?
The nank and the man gets carved like Rose. It ain't no joke, I ain't Dave Chappelle. Now why's your girl been talking to me for? Give her that seesaw, give her that up and down in the back so round I grabbed it. Wrapped it, slapped it, stains on the mattress, flipped them packs and the cash I slashed it. Smack that man with the back of the head and his sovereigns turned him green like goblin. Me, she's gobbling me, feet popped in the mouth and she can't get enough of it.
Pete is now also going in the fast flow and not trying to land his statements in these beats' pockets, but he's going all the way through with it now, non-stop. Fucking shit, they're good. And my wondering, is this legit or not, of course, leads to the follow-up question. If it's not legit and if it's a show act, do they have coaches teach them how to do it and, treat it like a script that you have to learn by heart and just deliver come showtime? Or are they actually rappers at heart? Are they able to? Do they understand the mechanisms of the game? Are they legit MCs, spitters, and lyrical ability and spitting ability and delivery and all this shit? Is it that or that? Why is this question still in my head? Because I get these visual clues of this could be just satire. And it fucking confuses me. And it's sad that I don't know. I wish I knew, because then I could put it in. All right, for a studied act that have, had 3 months to get into this and be able to spit at the level of this end result here, then you would tip your hats to the ability of, studying and putting themselves in character. If it's for real, then there's more hats that have to be tipped just at what they're doing at that fucking age. I don't think hip hop has an age limit, but to be in these flows that are very, very top of the game, they could roll with a couple of them out there. I just wish I knew what to put this in, either this or that. Both would, have me respect the end results, but of course one is more to the core of what I will celebrate, right? Being realness.
Get the air, these sovereigns turned him green like goblin. Me, she's gobbling me, feet popped in the mouth and she can't get enough of this Joplin. Janice, I don't know what the plan is, smokes.
He says Joplin, and then Baz comes in and says Janice. Nice.
She's gobbling me, feet popped in the mouth and she can't get enough of this Joplin. Janice, I don't know what the plan is, smoke so much that I'm stuck in the planet. Speaking Spanish, that's the Luego, thumbs in his eyes get pressed like Play-Doh. Wife's been calling, how did your day go? Can't call back, I'm in San Diego. Little mug tried it, you don't wanna ride it. Gave him a kiss of death, I ain't good though. I ain't Fredo, don't wear tight little shirts like Bugsy. Little boy out, don't wanna get maced.
Did you talk about Bugsy?
Dago, can't call back, I'm in San Diego. Little mug tried it, you don't wanna ride it. Gave him a kiss of death, I ain't good though. I ain't Fredo, don't wear tight little shirts like Bugsy. Little boy out, don't wanna get maced. These mug get smashed in the face.
Don't wanna get mazed. Pepper spray. And then something.
Okay, still didn't send his verse. Little boy out, don't wanna get maced. These mug get smashed in the face.
Don't want to get maced and get smashed in the face. Nice. And it's also, they're splitting the schemes. You will get Pete kind of lacing line A of a bar and then Baz finishing it with the haymaker. That's, of course, collaborate writing. It's not by accident. Each was in their rooms putting together the rhymes, and just accidentally they land on one another without ever having, communicated. they have put this together as a, as a collaborative effort. I dig it.
JK still didn't send his verse to get left in a casket case.
Wow.
Fumez, the engineer.
Huh? Maybe this is some more additional info we need for this. Producer Fumez, the engineer. Is that a role? Is that a real thing? Pete and Bass. Beat composer 9-1 shots. Shouts out to you, sir. Production manager. Crematics. To cremate is, of course, somewhere in the realm of old people. It does not reveal its deeper meaning to me yet. Or maybe I'm just looking for one and there isn't one. But please riddle me this. Are they for real or are they a show act? I need to know. Thank you. Wondering if anything else is going to come in. We got another 10 seconds. Didn't look like it. Sponsored by Hoodridge. Yeah, we had like a piece of cloth hanging over the chair that black dude is sitting in. From nothing to something. Hoodridge. Don't know what that is either. But yes, holy crap. Fucking horns for Duncan6226 who came in with this suggestion. And he's right when he says they are 60 plus and better than 90+% of the folk that are in the game out there today and popping. That's facts. But the deeper question behind it, that being said, they are that. Are they it because they are, crafting and maximizing their skill? Or are they it because they have a horde of fucking writers and coaches behind them that teach them how to do this for a show act? And it's a big major fucking difference, I think. Doesn't do the creative product end result any harm if it's either one, but it would be nice to know just for my own personal, thank you, man, right? I just need to know. But yeah, please keep the suggestions coming. Interesting shit like this is always going to catch my attention, of course. Leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment if you want to do me a favor. And we're in this together. Let's see each other on the next one, folks. Bye-bye.